Fame comes with privileges, exclusive invites, lavish vacations, and VIP treatment wherever celebrities go. However, sometimes even their star power isn't enough to save them from the consequences of their own behavior. From throwing tantrums at restaurants to breaking rules in foreign countries, these celebrities learn the hard way that no one is truly untouchable. Let's take a deep dive into the most infamous celebrity bans and the shocking reasons behind them. Number 9. James Corden, the restaurant meltdown that got him banned. James Corden may be known for his cheerful on-screen persona, but behind the scenes, he's been accused of being less than pleasant, especially when it comes to restaurant staff. His antics at Balthazar, a high-end New York restaurant, led to him being publicly called out by the owner and temporarily banned from the establishment. Corden reportedly threw a fit when he found a hair in his meal, demanding free drinks and threatening a scathing review. On another occasion, he became enraged over his wife's omelette order. When the restaurant corrected the mistake but served home fries instead of salad, he allegedly lashed out again. The restaurant's owner later described him as the most abusive customer they had ever dealt with. Following public backlash, Corden issued an apology, calling the ban silly and downplaying his behavior. While the ban was lifted, the damage to his reputation had already been done. The incident sparked a larger discussion about how celebrities treat service workers and whether their entitlement should be tolerated. Number 8. Hugh Grant, a history of on-set rage. Hugh Grant has charmed audiences with his romantic comedies, but his off-screen temperament has earned him a less flattering reputation. Over the years, Grant has been known to lose his temper, particularly on film sets. One of the most infamous incidents occurred during the filming of Dungeons & Dragons, where he reportedly screamed at a woman, assuming she was a high-powered executive interfering with production. Turns out she was simply a chaperone for a child actor. This wasn't an isolated incident. Grant himself admitted in an interview that he had thrown a tantrum backstage on The Daily Show, an outburst so bad that host Jon Stewart later referred to him as the worst guest he had ever had. Given that Stewart has interviewed controversial politicians and world leaders, that's quite a title to hold. While Grant has since acknowledged his past behavior and claimed to have mellowed out, his history of meltdowns remains a stain on his otherwise polished career. Number 7. Miley Cyrus, too controversial for the Dominican Republic. Miley Cyrus has always been known for pushing boundaries, but her provocative image proved to be too much for the Dominican Republic. The government outright banned her from performing in the country, citing her explicit stage antics and public behavior as reasons for the decision. Officials stated that Cyrus had engaged in performances that go against morals and customs punishable by law. The country took issue with her provocative dancing, suggestive gestures, and open endorsement of marijuana use, something she had famously done on stage in the past. Given that marijuana is illegal in the Dominican Republic, authorities deemed her show too controversial to be allowed. Despite the ban, Cyrus remained unfazed. Over the years, she has continued to embrace her rebellious persona, proving that some artists refuse to be censored, no matter where they go. Number 6. Madonna, a movie theater menace. Madonna may be the queen of pop, but even she couldn't escape getting banned from a place as ordinary as a movie theater. The reason? Texting during a film. During a screening of 12 Years a Slave at the New York Film Festival, Madonna was caught repeatedly texting throughout the movie. When an audience member politely asked her to stop, she snapped back, "It's for business, enslavers." The exchange didn't sit well with fellow moviegoers, and the Alamo Drafthouse Theater chain promptly announced that she was banned from all their locations unless she apologized. While Madonna never publicly addressed the ban, it reinforced the idea that even the biggest stars aren't above basic cinema etiquette. Number 5. Janet Jackson, the Super Bowl fallout. Janet Jackson's infamous 2004 Super Bowl halftime show remains one of the most controversial moments in television history. While performing alongside Justin Timberlake, a wardrobe malfunction exposed her to millions of viewers. The backlash was immediate, and Jackson bore the brunt of the criticism. She was disinvited from the Grammy Awards, her music was blacklisted from Viacom networks, including MCV and CBS, and she faced intense scrutiny. Meanwhile, Timberlake issued a quick apology and walked away relatively unscathed. The incident remains a glaring example of industry double standards, where female artists often face harsher consequences than their male counterparts. Years later, many have come to Jackson's defense, acknowledging that she was unfairly treated. But the damage had already been done, and the ban on her music significantly impacted her career. Number 4. Charlie Sheen, banned from hotels for destroying property. Charlie Sheen has never been a stranger to controversy, and one of his most infamous incidents involved a hotel room rampage. While staying at the Plaza Hotel in New York, Sheen reportedly caused over $7,000 in damages during a wild night of partying. According to reports, Sheen became enraged after accusing a woman of stealing his belongings. Hotel security was called, and he was escorted out. As a result, Sheen was permanently banned from the luxury hotel. For a man who once famously declared he was winning, this was a definite loss. The incident only added to his long history of legal troubles and public scandals. Despite numerous attempts at making a comeback, Sheen's reputation remains as unpredictable as his past behavior. Number 3. Paris Hilton, denied entry into Japan. Paris Hilton is no stranger to the high life, but even she learned that some countries don't roll out the red carpet for everyone. In 2010, after pleading guilty to drug possession, Hilton was denied entry into Japan due to their strict anti-drug laws. She had planned a promotional tour but was turned away at the airport and sent back to the US given Japan's zero-tolerance policy on drugs. Hilton's status as a celebrity didn't grant her any special treatment. The incident was a stark reminder that fame doesn't always override international laws. Despite her attempts to explain the situation, Japanese officials upheld their regulations, reinforcing the country's firm stance on drug offenses. Hilton later expressed disappointment over the incident, but acknowledged Japan's right to enforce its policies strictly. Number 2. Justin Bieber, blacklisted in China. Justin Bieber's teenage years were filled with reckless behavior, and the Chinese government took note. Citing his bad public conduct, they banned him from performing in the country. Officials stated that Bieber had engaged in too many acts of misbehavior, and that they did not want him performing in China. While Bieber later tried to clean up his image, the ban remained in place for quite some time. His controversial antics, including disrespectful behavior at historical sites, only reinforced China's decision. Despite his massive global fanbase, the Chinese authorities have maintained a strict stance on cultural figures who do not align with their values. To this day, his status in China remains uncertain, leaving fans wondering if he will ever be allowed to return. Number 1. 50 Cent, barred from Canada over violence concerns. Rapper 50 Cent has always had a tough guy image, but his lyrics and past legal troubles led to him being banned from Canada at one point. Officials worried that his music could incite violence, and they refused to grant him entry. While the ban was eventually lifted, it served as a reminder that sometimes even fame doesn't grant you access everywhere. His legal history, including weapons charges and altercations, played a key role in Canada's decision to keep him out. Authorities feared that his presence could glamorize gang culture and disrupt public order. Despite the initial restrictions, 50 Cent was later permitted to perform in Canada, though not without controversy. What a wild ride. Celebs getting banned left and right. It's like an exclusive VIP club, but in reverse. If you love this, smash that like button like Hugh Grant smashing his temper on set. Subscribe if you want to stay ahead of the drama, because trust me, Hollywood never sleeps. And hey, comment below. What's the craziest reason you've ever been kicked out of somewhere?